Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome. Okay. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know I definitely appreciate it. All the information on how to get a personal reading from me will be in the description box below. Okay. We got forgiveness and peace. Okay, coming in possibly this week. Anyhow, this is going to be a week ahead message for air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, I am a Libra sun, Scorpio moon, Taurus rising, and my Venus is also in Libra. We're going to be taking a look at your challenges, your successes, and then some advice for you. It's not going to be date specific, gender specific, none of that, okay? Hold on, y'all. Let me adjust this a little bit. Because she just joined me. I want to make sure y'all see everything. It's not date specific. It's not gender specific. Yeah, just take the messages as they resonate for you, okay? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Maybe yeah, Joel. Maybe yeah. Maybe yeah. All right. So your possible challenges coming in here, the message that you have, it says everybody's not supposed to like you. If they do, then you're not doing it right. Okay, well, hey, that definitely makes sense. All right, for my air signs, we like to be liked. Okay, we like to be liked. And it's so funny, I had just seen a message the other day, or something on social media the other day, a little quote. It was basically saying the same thing though. It was like, everybody not liking you, or people particularly not liking you, is actually a really good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because, obviously you doing something right. Like, you're doing something that, and it's not to say that you would like people to be jealous or whatever. It's not that you're trying to, you want to perpetrate that energy. You're not trying to create that energy, but it's like, you just got to know that you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? And there's another quote too, where it says, what do you call it? What is it? Thieves don't break into empty homes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you're being spiritually attacked, or you might think the devil trying to get you or whatever, but it's for a particular reason, because you have something special within inside of you. So when you have a particular special gift, talent, skill, it ain't even about that, just a beautiful energy, you're going to end up weeding out a lot of people who can't really F with your energy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, the more peaceful you are, the more that you are yourself, the more amazing you are. It's, that light that's shining is going to end up messing up other people's, their demons, their bad vibes. Like, it's going to really end up messing up with them. Definitely getting a lot when it comes to communication, where there might be, a lot of miscommunication in situations. Again, there might be a struggle where you might feel like that you're trying to get your point across. And again, it's like, it's frustrating because somebody is not trying to see your point of view, or, you may feel like you're not being heard in some type of way. So again, it's going to be a struggle for you this week, because you like to be liked. You know what I'm saying? You want people to really understand where you're coming from. And again, I think that just may end up being a struggle, because there just may be those people who their vibrations are not as high as yours, and they don't have the capacity to have empathy, to be able to try to understand somebody else, to be able to feel where somebody else is coming from, and also to be able to not judge people. So you may be faced up against people who are just that, they're judgmental, they don't have empathy, they don't have sympathy, and that's going to be a struggle for you, because you breathe so much of that empathy and that sympathy and that beautiful, loving, light energy. And there's another message that I used to say too, where When you have that light, when the light is shining from within, again, darkness cannot compete with the light. The dark cannot compete with the light whatsoever. The lightness penetrates that darkness. Okay. So, I mean, once we kind of get through this reading, it definitely can be that you may have definitely made an impact on other people's lives. Because again, it's just something where there's particular people who are never going to understand you because they don't want to understand you. Okay. All right, so yeah, individuality, perfect, right on time. Okay. So yeah, number 11, individuality. So again, this is going to be a challenge for you. You may feel like that you just really are set apart from other people. Some of you guys may end up having, a particular spiritual awakening this week. And you do feel very special. You might start hearing things. Maybe you're in a good way. Okay, I ain't trying to scare nobody, okay? Because I don't like hearing stuff either, okay? But you may start to, and when I say hearing things, I'm more so talking about, I'm not talking about supernatural. I'm more so talking about, feeling like you understand what God's voice sounds like. Oh my, don't let me start preaching now. Okay. It's like you start to understand what's God's voice. You know what I'm saying? You start to understand, your spirit animals or whatever, like your spiritual leaders, your spiritual team, like you start to understand what that sounds like for you. And so again, you have a particular, just something about you that's very different from other people. And again, I feel like it may end up being a struggle for you. So also too, it's kind of foreshadowing that you may be exposing something about yourself, or something about you is kind of getting put on Front Street. And it's like, you feel like, you know what I'm saying? The oddball in the room, you know what I'm saying? Like you feel like, the awkward person in the room. You feel like you are the daggone elephant in the room. Okay. So yeah. So again, I feel like that is something, much so about just who you are, like your natural self, that it might start to disturb some people. I'm done with these daggone quotes, but it was a similar quote though. It was just like, oh yeah, it's like when you have inner peace or you have particular peace about yourself, it's going to disturb. Oh yeah, it disturbs the ego in other people. So when you're peaceful in situations or you keep your integrity, you know what I'm saying, you just pretty much real, you know what I'm saying, you 100, is going to end up disturbing the ego in others because other people, that's struggling with that, they can't be them individual, they can't be their individual self, they can't be their natural self. And it disturbs other people to see you shine and to see you be, just comfortable in your own skin. All right. Oh, you finna ruffle some feathers this week. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Libras, Geminis, Aquarius, my fellow air signs. What we got going on? Oh, y'all finna ruffle some feathers, huh? Y'all somebody finna be big mad. Okay. Somebody finna be big mad because you are just who you are, because you possibly hold your integrity, because don't. Let's continue. So possible challenges for you for this week, continuing here. Come on now. We got loneliness in reverse. I do not have reversals. I don't read reversals. I don't know how in the world my cards came out like this. No, my cards. Hey. Come on, relationships. Come on now. So yeah, we have full moon in Capricorn. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Capricorn energy, or you have that in your chart strongly. But it says the end of a tough cycle approaches. So, I mean, with this loneliness coming out in reverse, it may literally be that some of you guys could be getting into relationships. Some of you guys could be, I just seen it poking out. So we got friendships there. So it may end up being like a struggle for some of you guys literally to be friends with somebody, to where it's like maybe y'all have been at odds for a really long time. And it's like, you don't want to be lonely anymore. Like you kind of want to reach out to this person, but then it's just like, I don't really know if I can be their friend no more. Like, I'm not sure. Okay. I'm also getting the vibe, all right, that this could definitely pertain to romance as well, where it's like, look, we can be friends. I'm still in love. Okay, I'm just saying, little Deborah Cox, you know what I'm saying? Little Bond. Yeah, it's like you can't be friends with somebody when you in love with them. I mean, it just is what it is. Like, how am I supposed to be your friend? And I absolutely adore you and I freaking love you. How, Sway? How? Okay. But we have, I definitely get the sense again where there is something coming towards you. although we're still in the challenges, I get the sense where, although it may be a challenge, I'm also getting to, for some of y'all, it may literally just be a challenge for you to be apart from somebody. Again, this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but some type of, a soulmate. Soulmate is kind of like an umbrella, okay, to other things. Your dog can be your soulmate, your mama, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your dozen cousins, okay. Your best friend, your co-worker, or literally a romantic soulmate. So again, the soulmate is kind of like an umbrella to many other things. So I feel like that some of y'all, it's really hard for you to be apart from your soulmate, your best friend, I feel like too that this might be the only person that really understands you, because also too, we do have a number 11, and also in my zodiac deck, number 11 is the card for Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius coming in strong here, but with that 1 and the 1, you could be seeing 11 11 a lot, or a lot of synchronicities, but it's just like you're really missing somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's like this is the only person that understood you. This is the only person that really got you, and so again, this is not really okay, because this was at the top of the little deck, so I just pulled it out. So this ain't really a challenge, but I feel like that's something that may be coming to fruition, or somebody is having an aha moment about. We have friendship. It says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So somebody understanding you, appreciating you, or you just you lending a hand of help, having somebody else to feel appreciated, having somebody else to not feel as lonely, because the loneliness card says, I know that I am never alone. Okay, so again, a lot of you too, like I said, you really could be coming into a point of really, of really just strengthening your relationship with God. Again, you did have the, come on now, wait a minute. Now this thing I flipped over too. We got empathy here. So again, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy, because they just had this in the earth sign reading. But empathy, I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. And then, but anyways, you have relationships at the bottom. It says, I'm attracted to those people who serve my highest good. So again, I feel like that you kind of stay solid on a particular thing. And I think that your solidarity, okay, your solitude is disturbing other people who can't be like you. So however that's resonating for you. Okay, so let's get into your successes though here. All right, let's look at some successes. Let me not pull them back. Some successes. All right, I mean, honestly, I feel like that this is a success, that the ending of a tough cycle is approaching. But again, it may be the fact too that you can't see it. You don't necessarily see it ending in sight. You may feel like it's always going to be turmoil, it's always going to be tough, or it's always going to be rough. For some of you too, you might literally feel like, nah, I'm gonna always be alone, I'm gonna always be by myself, or that person won't ever reach out to me, I won't have my friend back. But I really feel like that you may even be about to come up on a whole new circle of friends. Okay, but anyways, successes for you this week, though, we have don't allow people to pressure you into doing anything you don't want to do. So yeah, that's going to be a success. You're going to be like, wait a minute, pump the brakes, because I'm not doing that. No, I'm not. So yeah, if anybody's trying to make you move in a particular manner or do something in a particular way, you probably won't. You know what I'm saying? There may be a big struggle, a big power struggle when it comes to something here, okay? But again, you holding tight to your individuality, okay? You holding tight to your individuality is that's going to end up being your strong suit, because again, not everybody is supposed to like you. If they did, you ain't doing it right. So again, you hold steady and hold fast to that, where you're like, no, I'm going to be my individual self and keep it pushing and keep it moving, and ain't nobody finna shake me or move me, okay? Or also too, a success for you is, possibly sticking to your story, sticking to your truth. Like, I really feel like your integrity and your truth is what gets you by this week. Okay. So you have here number 26, love partnership. So again, this is going to be a success for you, a love partnership. And possibly too, if there were, I'm really feeling now that this is more so like, again, that there's this vibe of like, you're not alone, there's another person, where it's like, come on, Beyonce, 1 + 1 = 2, where there really is like a very strong bond with somebody, whether it be a friend, a family member, or whatever. But I feel like that there may be outside energies that are very jealous of this connection. Again, maybe you got a sibling that's mad that you know what I'm saying, you and your mama are closer than your mama is with them, or Somebody may be a favorite when it comes to, parents or whatever, and somebody might be really jealous of that. Again, it could literally be a particular romantic partnership that you have, that somebody is just so jealous of the love that you share with another person. Okay. And also too, I'm getting the vibe with this as well, when it comes to romantic situations where it's like, look, what's understood don't need to be explained to outside people. I always add in my outside people, okay? Because when you're in a relationship, you're in a partnership, you need to communicate. Y'all do need to understand something. You do need to explain things to one another. But I'm also getting the vibe too, again, what's understood don't need to be explained to outside people. And again, there will be a success around a particular loving partnership. And again, it does not necessarily have to be romantic, but somebody that you absolutely love. Again, that's going to be your strong suit this week. So again, while you feel like it's a struggle for you to just be yourself, to be your natural self, and to be your individual self, to be weird, to be quirky, to be clingy, to be sensitive, you may be looking at all of those things as a flaw, but I'm telling you, baby, there is somebody who they adore it all. They don't mind it at all. Like, they love you for who you are, okay? So more successes for you. We got doubt. It says, I release the need to know all the answers. So again, just kind of letting things go, letting bygones be bygones in particular situations. If there was a struggle, my daggone palm just started itching. Okay. So, what I'm saying? Y'all might be getting to the money. All right. Somebody might be getting to the money. Or again, when this love energy comes in, you may be very happy when it comes to what you do for work. Maybe you are really living out your passions. Even if this is just a hobby or whatever, it's like, how some people like to say, it's like, don't work 40 hours a week from somebody, but then don't put in no time for yourself. So I feel like that you are those people. It's like, even after you get off work or whatever, it's like you go home and do more work, but it doesn't even feel like work because you love what it is that you do. Like, you're really exploring your passions for yourself this week. So again, I also get the sense, like I said, that you might really be doing something that you absolutely love, but I am also getting that there might be somebody that is that may share a passion with you, and it may be a chance for you guys to kind of work together. Okay. And then Libra energy coming in strong. So we had Aquarius energy first. Now we got Libra energy coming in here, but new moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. So literally, for a lot of you, when it comes to the biggest win for you this week may necessarily be romance, to where, again, it's like, again, not allowing outside influences to disrupt the connection, not allowing anybody to get in the way, not even worried about questioning one another, possibly, to where it's like, again, it's like, we're in this together. You know me, I know you, period. You know me and I know you. Like, again, it's like, it's this energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, air signs, where it's like, I hold my integrity. Like, I'm a real ass bitch. It's like, look, if you haven't figured this out by now, I'm a real ass bitch. Okay, period. Like, I did not know any other way how to say that. Like, that's just, it is what it is. Okay. And I think man or woman, it don't matter. Like, it's like, look, I'm real. I keep it trill. I'm 100. Like, period. Like, I have integrity. Like, don't play with me. So again, I feel like because of your truth, because of your integrity, because you even kind of fall back in particular situations where it's like, look, I ain't trying to figure nothing else out. I'm moving forward. Like, I'm trying to be happy in my life. Some of you guys too could be dealing with the Leo energy. But yeah, so again, I feel like that there may be a moment in chance, like I said, whether it's romantic, your best friend, your sister, your brother, your cousin, co-worker, whatever. I definitely get the sense where it's like two individual people, they're understanding like it was never us. It was outside people that was the problem. We were good. We were solid. We were locked. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Like, everything was on lock here. So yeah, so again, there is going to be a chance, so like I say, where, nobody's going to be forcing anybody to do anything, because another energy that I'm getting off of this too is where something comes natural. Like, there's something that's very natural. Ain't nobody got to force nobody to do nothing. Okay. And if you are super single, then again, I feel like that you might be, again, there's going to be a new romantic cycle here where you could end up meeting somebody new. And I feel like too, with this new person, maybe you have a habit of asking people their sign, or, just asking something, or probing for questions, or wanting to know, like, well, why you like me so much? Or some of you too, you might be hearing the words, I love you. And instead of you saying like, well, why do you love me? It's just like, just accept it. You know what I'm saying? Again, release that energy. It says, I release the need to know all the answers. Just let things be. Okay, just let it be. All right. Okay, and then finally, your advice here, you have use what you have to get where you want to be in the future, period. Period. You have a particular gift, you have a skill, you have a talent, or like I said, it's just literally you. It's just you. Be you. Keep whatever it is that you have. If you feel like, well, I ain't got no particular gift, I ain't, special in nothing, I can't do this, I can't sing, I can't dance, whatever. You're still beautiful the way that you are. You're still unique. Period. You're still unique. Maybe the gift that God gave you, it wasn't necessarily a talent of anything. It was just like you can keep it real with people. Maybe the gift that God gave you was being a solid friend, being a great mother, being a great father, being a great partner. That was God's gift to you. And again, all of our gifts, like I always say, is not about keeping it to ourselves. God gives us gifts to share with the world, to share with his other babies, to share with his other creatures. Come on now, child. I'm telling y'all, there's definitely going to be some type of stagnation when it comes to communication. But again, like I said, I just feel like that, and it's some of you too. Maybe it's even the fact that you have the gift of gab or something like that. Okay, but I feel like that you're really finding like who you are, or being more identified with who you truly are at the core. Like you're really finding yourself this week for some of you. Okay, so again, your advice this week, just to use what you got to get where you want to be. Look. Okay, because it ain't tricking if you got it, period. It ain't tricking if you got it. More advice for you. We got teaching and learning, number 57. So again, some of you guys literally could be leaders. You could be teachers. And it's really just time for you to step out of that. Like I always used to say, step out of that student mode. Okay, step out of the student mode and really, just know when God is calling you to be a leader. There could also be where somebody may be coming to you for advice this week. Or you could be dealing with people that are younger than you. Like I said, possibly your own children, or, nieces, nephews, whatever, or just, maybe you're mentoring someone. So God may be calling you to come out of that, learning mode. It's like, look, I done taught you everything. Like I done taught you everything, and God is like, look, I need you to go ahead and do what you got to do. Like, go ahead and use what. I'm telling you, I wasn't even like really paying attention back to this message, but yeah, he's like, look, use what I already gave you. I already gave you everything that you needed. Okay. And also too, it's making me think of the quote that I posted here on my Instagram and here on YouTube before, but it's a quote where it says, stop looking for that one thing that you think you need. Stop looking for that one thing that you think you need to make you great. You already got it. You already got it within you, period. Okay. So yeah, teaching and learning is also your advice this week, where again, it may be a moment and chance to hear somebody's point of view, to teach somebody something, for you to learn something. Because at the end of the day, we are always learning. Okay. So yeah, more advice for you. We have regret. It says, I know I cannot change the past. And then we have balsamic moon, a time for healing. So yeah, this week, your advice, again, use what you got, and again, I feel like that for a lot of you, it's not even the point of it being one thing. I feel like that you're a very, what you call it? I can't think of the daggone word, but anyways, I want to think of the word. Oh my gosh, what's the word? Dynamic? No, that wasn't the word I was looking for. But anyway, you're a very dynamic person, okay? You have many sides to you, and I feel like that one of your particular gifts, though, it is the fact that you can be compassionate, that you can see something from somebody else's point of view, that you know how to listen, that you know how to be the student, or you're wise enough to know when it's time for you to be the student and when it's time for you to be the leader, to be the teacher. So again, Libra energy coming through, but I feel like all of you air signs, you have a good balance. And this is a perfect week for you to display that balance. Don't get over emotional. Don't get over whatever. And again, this is not to, again, completely knock away where we say, be yourself. But again, it's like you have that balance within you to where that's another thing that I'm getting to. Is like, be mindful of your surroundings. Understand who is around you. Understand who you can be your individual self with. Understand who you can be your natural self with. Understand who you can let your hair down with. Okay. So again, it's not about, trying to cage in who you are, but at the same time, have that wisdom and discernment to know the people that you can trust and know the people that you simply gonna have to keep at, keep at a particular distance. Okay. Y'all got a lot going on. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I like it though. I like it. So a message over here on the top of my deck that you guys had was create space for new love. Come on now. Create space for new love. It says, when a thing hurts your ears, stop looking at it. When a thing hurts your No, I was right. When a thing hurts your ears, stop listening to it, but I read it backwards. I don't know why. When a thing hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. Then we have, I love you so much, the universe, but really God, okay? So yeah, for some of you, plain and simple, it may be time to release something, okay? Where again, if you feel like somebody is not trying to see your point of view, they're trying to be stubborn, they don't want to hear you out. Again, I already told, well, I told Libras this, but I'm telling all y'all, like, it's time to stop explaining yourself. It's time to just move forward. Again, it's a time for healing. Like, it's time for you to move forward. You know, if somebody is, again, not willing to, you know, see your point of view, if somebody is not willing to let go of their doubt and let go of their uncertainty about you, of continuously questioning your integrity, baby, it's time to walk away. You know what I'm saying? Again, this, I don't care who it is, if family, friends, whatever, because I feel like that something is definitely causing you stress by you continuously having to, like I said, for some of y'all, just explain yourself. And it's like, just stop and create space for some new loving energy. And also, too, I'm getting a sense where something is completely simple. Something is completely simple. It's like, look, if it hurts, it ain't for you. If it's confusing, it ain't for you. If somebody can't be compassionate, it's not for you. Walk away. And I know that's hard. Trust me, on a personal level, I know that's hard. But at the same time, another thing that I used to say, it comes a point in time in certain situations when people show you their true colors, that person is no longer hurting you. You're hurting yourself. Come on, put that on a tough pill to swallow. But I used to say that all the time. It definitely gets to a point. And you have to surrender your pride to understand that at a particular point, if certain things just ain't shaping out, if things really are not moving forward, if things ain't happening, if they ain't moving, again, you got to stop pointing the finger that somebody else is hurting you. You're now hurting yourself. It's time to release. It's time to move forward. It's time to move on. Okay? So on the back of these cards, you know, I wrote romantic messages or whatever. So this can be messages from your twin flame, soulmate, life partner, whatever it is that you want to call it, okay? But we're going to take a look and see. Or even if you're single, again, just romantic message that you may need to hear, okay? It says, I love any competition. I never lose. So somebody may be assuming, okay, I'm just going to take a, you know what I'm saying, a step out, okay, on behalf of all my air signs, that somebody may be assuming that there is competition around. And for some of you, again, it's like you really been doing your own thing. It's like, what are you talking about? There is nobody else. I'm here by myself, living my life. What do you mean? Okay. And again, it's like, for real, the only thing I'm thinking about is you. So you may be dealing with somebody that's very delusional in some sort of sense, also too very arrogant in some sort of sense. But if there shall be any competition, I feel like somebody's like, look, I'm not finna lose anyway. It's like, okay, if you think there's competition, all right. So then we also have here, it says, no one can force me nor pressure me into not loving you. I know what's in my heart, they don't. I was just thinking about that song been ringing in my head. Chris Brown featuring Aaliyah, when he did that joint with Aaliyah, when she said, you know, I don't think they know, like they don't know about us, you know, they don't know about us, they don't know about us. Come on, original, who was that, John B. So that's definitely a vibe here. Like I said, I definitely feel like if this is strictly talking romantic for some of you, I'm telling you, got outside people that are hating, they're confused, they don't understand y'all love. It ain't for them to understand. Mind your business, okay? But yeah, somebody is definitely letting go, again, of outside influences. Like, nah, like, I know what this is. And then lastly, we have, yes, I know I did you wrong, but I'm here to love you better. Come on now. I'm gonna love you better. And your friends will see it too. Is when I think there's nothing else I can do. I'm gonna love you better. Do you think I meant to hurt you? No. Come on, LL. Look, I love y'all so much. I gotta go. Make sure y'all check out the description box. I have a sale going on for the 10-minute, 20-minute, and 30-minute 30-minute phone calls. It's kind of like my late Black Friday sale or whatever, but it's gonna be going on for the whole week. But yeah, check me out, hit me up. Y'all know I do this full time. I love y'all so much. Okay, bye.